And welcome back, everyone. You're watching AMHQ Weekend. I'm meteorologist Reynolds Wolf, and let's put on our thinking caps for just a moment. When it comes to storm preparation around the house, what are the first things you think about? Is it the roof? Is it reinforcing windows? Is it putting up sandbags around the door? Probably some of those things, but what about your expensive electronics? Think about that for a moment. Yeah, that stuff can be awfully pricey. Well, I'll tell you, every year people lose laptops and televisions and phones, all to storm damage. You see some right there, and there are actually things you can do to safeguard them, to protect them before a storm hits, to protect your electronics and the valuable data that they store. It's all important. Think about all the stuff we have when it comes to that data. And joining us live this morning to give us some help from Katy, Texas, is Mike Kenny. Mike Kenny, oh my goodness, I'm so glad to have you with us. You're the president of Electronic Restoration Services. And Mike, can you tell us some of the simple steps, some of the simple procedures, things we can do to protect our electronics when we have bouts of severe weather?
Yes. So first of all, let's talk about lightning, okay? It's important that if you have lightning that hits your home, or if you have lightning that you hear in the background, is make sure you unplug those electronics. It's exactly what your grandmother told you to do many years ago. And especially don't neglect your cable, because that's a conduit through which a lot of destruction comes. Secondly, many weather-related events are fire or water-related. So make sure that you protect yourself first, okay, and then call Electronic Restoration Services to help you through the process. And if you're so inclined, also consider purchasing a high-end surge protector.
Now, I got to ask you, I mean, obviously there are some things that we should be keeping away, that we need to put away, unplug, like you mentioned, but are there some items, some things that we need to keep out during a storm?
Well, obviously your laptop, your cell phone, those types of things are the things that you should keep out. I mean, appliances are very difficult because they're not mobile. It's very difficult to do anything with those. So you just have to deal with the repercussions of the storms, okay? And it's best to have an evacuation contingency plan that you can go to for those types of items.
Yeah, I know, obviously, the iPhone, the smartphones, they're so important, but so are the car chargers. It is important to keep those handy, isn't it?
It really is. Yeah, everybody should have a car charger in their car. I actually have two of them because, mine typically go out every now and then, and I like to have a duplicate at my disposal.
I got to tell you, I live in a house with four little kids, and we've got the issue of those things vanishing. They disappear all the time. Not sure where they go. Something else that could vanish is some of your data. Why is cloud storage so vital in this day and age?
Yeah, cloud storage is vital because people really love their pictures, and love that type of information. So having a cloud storage is an excellent way to protect those. It's also very important that you back them up manually as well. I back up everything manually about once every 6 weeks. It's just a good practice to have.
Last question for you. Let's say you do have electrical damage, you do have water damage, and if it were me, I would lose my mind thinking about some of the data I could lose. What kind of services does your company perform to help people get that data back? Yeah,
so really the key here is to help our customers get back to a sense of normalcy, okay? And so we do everything we can to achieve that goal. So we apply leading practices all throughout the process. And that includes, if the electronics need to be packed out, we can pack those out. We'll gently remove those from the home. We'll clean and restore those items using leading class technology. We'll store the items for the customers until their home is restored. We'll return and reinstall those items. And we'll even perform an on-site clean if there's no structural issues that they have to contend with. And all that comes with a one-year warranty as well, so it's risk-free to the customers.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've been speaking with Mike Kenny with Electric Restoration Services. Mike, you've, again, been great this morning, and thank you so much, the great work you do, and also the sigh of relief you bring to so many people, I'm sure. Have a great and safe morning. All right, so let's go right into our severe